Hey there, welcome to my home studio here in New York. I'm Daniel Norton, photographer and podcaster, and Adorama has asked me to talk a little bit about a couple new products from Presonus in the Revelator line. First, we've got the IO44, which is an interface, and then we've got kind of an all-in-one dynamic mic here, the Revelator Dynamic. So let's talk about the Revelator Dynamic first. It is a professional bus-powered microphone, USB, right? This is great for podcasting. It's dynamic, so you get nice poppy vocals, and it kind of isolates the room. So a lot of times when we're podcasting, we might be on location, traveling somewhere. I'm in a hotel, I got to do a podcast. This is going to be real nice because it's going to isolate your voice and make it a little bit easier to make the podcast, even if the place isn't a perfect recording studio. Just plug your USB cable into your computer. It has a jack in the back so you can monitor with headphones. It's got your buttons on it for your presets, your volume, everything else. This is a great kind of portable and easy to use system. It comes with a little tripod stand, which I have it on now, but of course you can rig it up however you want if it's more of a permanent solution. Okay, so I've got the microphone opened here in universal control. We can see that there are two loopback channels. That allows us to add like audio from a Skype call or backing track gameplay if you're, a Twitch streamer or something like that. What's great about this system and kind of the whole idea of it is that we're going to be able to get perfect audio while we're live. And I'm going to show you a little bit of how to do it. So again, this is like the more basic setup here. We've got our gain. We've got, if we want to just tweak it a little bit depending on our audio. So we got to, if we need to tweak it as we're running. Typically, once you're streaming, you're not going to want to change the gain, but you will want to kind of move your little toggles up and down if you get excited, that kind of thing. You've got some vocal effects up here built in. Right now, I'm on Broadcast Basic. We could go Broadcast Radio, which will then, of course, change my voice a bit. Broadcast Light, and we could add a little reverb if we want to have that little reverb going, maybe if you're singing or something like that. And of course, I got slap back over, one have fun effect. Now, if you're not really sure exactly what you want, you can very, very easily monitor yourself with headphones. So we can make adjustments by pressing the monitor button here so I can hear myself, and also I can adjust the little knob on the back to get the volume where I want it, because sometimes you want to hear yourself, but not that loud, right? So again, I'm in Broadcast Basic right now, but I just turned it off. So now I'm kind of just a straight, my voice, which I think Broadcast Basic is better for that. So anyways, there's a bunch of presets in here, as well as you can save your own in these empty spots. And what we can do here, you can see the thing here for saving. What we can do here is we can hit Fat Channel. We can adjust here our high pass filter, our gate, our compression, our equalizer. We can put a limiter, and of course, just the voice in general, which is these things here, feedback, wet, dry, stuff like that. So you can kind of really tweak yourself and tweak the voice to make it sound exactly the way you want it to. You can come down and go into the mix and kind of mix in so that your audio is at the right levels as far as like if you want a backing track so it's not much louder than you are, that kind of thing. Very easily, and we can save all these things. This same system is exactly what we use when we're going to be working with the IO44. This unit has one XLR input in the front. It also has a place for headphone or line in. You've got your normal left and right out, and of course it's USB powered and bridges to the computer USB. This is going to be great if you want to use microphones that need XLR power, if you want to plug in an instrument, if you have a headset type mic, or if you want to mix in things from other sources, and also if you're somewhere where you want to broadcast it. So let's say you're doing a live presentation and you want to go out through the speakers, everything you mix here. So you might be asking which one is right for me. Well, I don't think you could go wrong with either one of these two products, but depending on your usage, you may want to lean towards one or the other. If you're podcasting primarily and maybe or possibly singing and bringing in some electronic music, either that you created on the computer or that's just backing track, stuff like that, gaming, things like that, I think you can't go wrong with the Revelator Dynamic. If on the other hand, you want to have the flexibility of XLR microphones, plugging in guitars, using DJ mixers, and maybe mixing in multiple sources when you're live streaming, or if you're somewhere and you want to actually put it on speakers and stuff like that, the IO44 is definitely going to be the right one for you. The IO44 has the onboard studio live processing, which handles reverb, EQ, compression, stuff like that, without taxing your CPU. This could be a factor for some people. With both of these units, you're going to get the Studio One recording and Studio Magic software bundles, and of course, the universal control. I want to thank Presonus for sending over the Revelator units. They were great to work with, and I look forward to using them a lot more in my work. Let me know in the comments below how you guys use USB interfaces and mics in your work. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and ring the bell so you get notifications, and I'll see you soon.